Hello everybody, it's Lucas Mackintosh here and I'm back with some more Final Fantasy Mystic Quest for the Super Nintendo Classic Mini. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch one of my retro Let's Play videos, I really appreciate it. If you enjoy my content and want to see more, then why not hit that subscribe button, because then you will be instantly notified every time I upload a new video, and I've got new content coming each and every week. So this isn't a live Let's Play, unfortunately. I've been having a bit of fault with my capture card and it's been kind of spazzing out a little bit. So I did try doing live commentary on it, but for some reason the capture footage skipped and basically the sound wasn't matching the action, so every time I tried. So I'm having to do this after the fact, I'm afraid, but it's no big deal. I mean, I've kind of fixed the issue now, so if it does go quiet a little bit later on, then you'll know why. It's only for like a minute or so. It's just because I've had to kind of readjust the footage, because what happened was, as I was recording, for whatever reason, and I did notice this when I was playing, normally it's about 2 seconds behind on my computer, but it was at least 10 or 15 seconds behind. I counted anyway, so I knew something was up when I was doing it, but I kind of just had to carry on because I've already saved it. So yeah, it's a bit of a tricky situation because I've already saved my progress, and so I'm having to carry on. Anyway, I have reached the sealed temple. I'm not sure if I can do anything here yet. There's also a volcano that I need to explore, and that's where the bulk of most of this video will be, the volcano, and then there's somewhere else to explore. After that, I believe it's like the top of the volcano and stuff. We're also going to be picking up a mask to help us see monsters, even though we can already see them, which makes no sense, unless, because there was some kid in Firebird who said that you can pick up a mask and it will help you see creatures, but maybe it's the random ones, I don't know. So the volcano is absolutely huge. There's lots of creatures to fight as expected, so you're going to be doing a lot of battling. Luckily, however, I've got Ruben with me and it's going to make things a lot easier now. Alright, so let's take care of the skeleton, and boom, there we go. So yeah, having to do this, I don't mind doing commentary over gameplay, it's not a big deal. In fact, it's a lot easier than actually doing it in the game. But it is a bit frustrating because I always like to do things live if I can. It's kind of like with my recent Terminator Let's Play. I'd already completed it off camera and filmed the footage for a review I'm planning, and I was going to just use that footage that I already had to do a Let's Play because it was really good, but then I thought, you know what, I want to do a live Let's Play. I don't kind of want to just rely on footage and just, I feel like I'm phoning it in. I always like to try to do live if I can, although sometimes it is a problem. As I said, Back to the Future, I couldn't do that live, Back to the Future 3, so that was actually gameplay I recorded after the fact. Go. Defeat the creatures and we can move on. And look at that lovely Mode 7 view of the forest down there. So there's a gap there. I will be jumping across there a little bit later on. So one thing about this game, you definitely get your money's worth. There's a lot going on. It's very involving, like to the point where you're fighting creatures almost every second. But I am glad now that I kind of, although some creatures are optional, I don't have to fight every single one, but I will need to fight a certain amount to get to some of the treasure chests. As I said, I'm picking up all these crests in this game. I have no idea what they're for. They may be for the focus tower, I don't know. But I'm just going with the flow at the moment. And hopefully I'm going to have no more problems with the footage. Touch wood. Anyway, let's take care of these nightmare creatures, these centaur style things. And one thing I have discovered is the stronger you get in this game, the less energy bars you kind of have. So when you start the game, you've got loads of energy bars, but here, the stronger you become, because you're so strong anyway, you can take a lot of damage before you bite the bullet, so that's the game's logic. I would have preferred to have lots of energy bars, to be honest, but no, it didn't happen. But anyway, we're doing really well now. I've got Ruben with me, he's really strong and he's helping me out immensely. It's absolutely brilliant. And I'm kind of getting used to them dropping in and out, all the characters in this game. I mean, Kaelu was a character, she wasn't even with me long before she got poisoned. I think she was in the game like for 5 minutes. Then we had Tristan, who I bumped into again in Fireberg. Then it was Phoebe, who I would have preferred to stay with, and now I've got Ruben, so you meet a bunch of different people who travel with you for a while, and then they leave you. Oh, I'm also going to be picking up white magic on here as well, that's very powerful, and it will come in handy against any Medusas we encounter, and you want to save your game often. Oh, and take care of these werewolf creatures at the same time. So, let's do this. Yeah, you can't just throw them a bone anyway. They're trying their best, bless them, but they just can't. I'm just too strong for them. Okay, refreshers and heal potions, nice. I just love this game, the fact that it rewards you so much, and it does get frustrating in parts. I think the most frustrating bit I've had was probably the ice pyramid. The random battles that it threw at you, the fact I didn't have time to think, it just stressed me out completely. So I'm hoping there's no more levels like that. Anyway, let's do it. Let's get rid of these skeleton warriors, and we can move on. So I said, if you haven't seen it already guys, I finished Secret of Mana. That's now up on my channel in complete form, so every single video is up, so check that out. I beat the Mana Beast last week. I went through the Mana Fortress, which confused me because it looked like there were 2 Mana Fortresses. There was one in all that purple mist and everything, and there's another one in the sky, so yeah, I completed that. I've also got Yoshi's Island, Mario World 2 up on my channel, so I will be filming some more of that in a bit. And also more Grand Theft Auto Liberty City stories as well. So that's going really well. So it's just finding time to fit everything in. So I'm actually having a few days off from exercise so I can just concentrate on making some videos. Because I love going to the gym and stuff and going for runs and things. So I've been hard at the exercise for months now, so I thought I'd give myself like 4 days off. That way I can crack on with my review I'm trying to get done, and that should be done by next week, hopefully, all being well, or the week after. So I'm currently typing that up. I've just got to do some editing and voiceover and stuff. So lots of great plans for the channel, definitely with this SNES Classic Mini I've got, and I've probably mentioned this before, but I've got a special modded version. I've got quite a number of games on there, you know. I haven't just got 21, I've got like loads, absolutely loads of classic games I've just never played. I've got Turtles in Time. Admittedly, compromises had to be made. The sound kind of cuts out a little bit on some of the games, but it's a small price to pay for having such a large collection. So yeah, one game I want to review, I'm going to do that after I've got this next sort of review done, is Doom for the SNES. I'm going to be doing a review because I've got it on emulation, so I'm going to have a look at that and see if it's really bad, is what people say, because that's what I kind of like doing. I like reviewing games that people say are bad, or, you know, give them a bad rap. And I've played a lot of bad games in my life, so I think I've got a lot to bring to the retro review community, really. Oh my god, I missed. Okay. Oh my god. These creatures get tougher every time. I've just uncovered a cave entrance, so let's pop in. Now, we might be able to get to that treasure chest there. Actually, and there you go. I've got the white. So that's a spell that's going to come in very, very handy. Right, so this bit's dodgy because it's like a cave. It's like you have to find your way through. It's not just straightforward up and down. I think you've got to hold a button and then you can move through. It's really awkward. So having done that, where do I go now is the question. Let's have a butcher's. Alright, we've already been there. I find myself backtracking quite a lot in these games because I've got a terrible sense of direction. Yeah, you saw there the game just skipped on me, so that happened sort of in the latter stages as well, I think, but I think I've fixed the problem now, all being well. Right, here we go. More skeletons to beat. Oh my god, come on. You're going down, my friend. You're going down, my bony friend. Goodbye. There you go. That's what you do. Take him out. Get the gold. But then again, playing this, it sounds really weird because I'm in Zelda mode. It's like, I think I haven't played many RPGs. I mean, I've played a few, but not as many as most. I think the most I ever played was Zelda, and so like every dungeon I go into, doesn't matter whatever game, I keep expecting the same kind of layout because I've played so much. It's really, really bizarre. So, but then having said that, I haven't played many of the great Zelda games that a lot of people have. I've played Link to the Past, that's probably the one I've played the most, and I have completed that. I've played Link's Awakening on the Game Boy, which is one of the best 8-bit RPGs ever made. Such a classic. I remember for my... how old was I? I don't know, I was quite young. I must have been like 14 or 15. I was given £10 for my birthday, and I went to the town centre and like was able to buy it for like £9.99. Yet a few years later, the game was back on the shelf for like 20 quid, and it was the exact same game. It made no sense. So, you know, I was destined to play that game. It's a game I'd always wanted as well, so I played that game to death. I played Ocarina of Time, but I must confess I've never completed that. You're probably thinking, oh god, what's the matter with you? You've not completed Ocarina of Time? You've not played many of these Zelda classics? Well, the thing is, I just didn't have the time. Life got in the way, you know. I started playing Ocarina of Time, and the next thing you know, I had a job. I was working. It's like, it's madness. I didn't really have the time, so I'm gonna try and do Ocarina of Time on my channel if I can, because I want to play it like through new eyes, because I don't know where everything is. I'm sure there's a lot of really great Let's Plays out there who know where every single scrap of item is in Zelda. I don't, so it'll be interesting Let's Play, I think. There's loads I want to do for this channel, you know. Oh, game's just spazzed out again. And there we go. So I think I said I fixed the problem. There's like 2 gaps where I've had to fix the problem, where the game just went haywire. We're taking care of the phantoms anyway. If it does mess up, the sound does mess up, I'm not gonna worry too much. You know, I mean, I'm just gonna have to go with it because I'm not cancelling this Let's Play. I'm gonna carry on to the end no matter what happens. Alright, let's take care of this werewolf creature now. And there you go, that's how you do it. And a treasure chest. And we've got a mask now. Now, this must be what the kid was referring to in Fireberg. This mask allows me to see creatures, so it must be like the random ones I couldn't see before. I said this game is quite clever because it gives you items, and then all of a sudden you've equipped them. You don't have to do anything because the game does it for you. The only thing you really got to choose is what spell you want to use and what weapon. Alright, we're fighting a load of nightmare creatures, or as I like to call them. Minotaurs. I do apologise guys, I'm yawning there. It's been a very, very long day. I spent all day doing a review, so I'm a little bit tuckered out, but I want to get this done anyway. And have some dinner. Nightmare attacks with double kick. Okay, hit 2 times. Alright, let's use a cure potion. Come on. And attack the creature. I said one thing this game does well is like when you're facing a boss, you kind of have to strategize, so it's more than just random button bashing and spell casting. You kind of have to have a degree of foresight and to know when your character is going to die or when it's going to live and things like that, and like prepare. Hence the reason why I'm always saving my game every second, because you just never know what's around the corner. It's an absolutely incredible game. And as I said, half the stuff I'm collecting I have no idea what it's for, but I guess that's just part of the charm of the game. I'm sure it'll all come into play later on. So I'm doing well. I've picked up 2 items. I've got the mask and I've got the white, and there's this another bunch of creatures I need to take care of. Oh my god. Yeah, it's slightly out of sync, guys. There we go. But it'll be alright. I mean, it's still watchable. Anyway, let's pop down here. I'm sure there's like somewhere else I can go. Again, it's very confusing because I'm not using a walkthrough. I'm kind of doing this off my own back, and that's the way I kind of like to do Let's Plays. Only in the most dire circumstances will I use a Let's Play, basically, or you know, a walkthrough. I've no problem in using them because they've helped me in the past. If there's just something I can't do, and if I've done everything I can and I've spent hours on the game trying to work out what to do and I still can't do it, that's the only time I'll use one. I had to use one for the statue puzzle here, which was like way back in one of my previous videos, where you had to move a statue, you had to move it into a certain position, and I wasn't sure what to do. I can't even remember most of the puzzle now, but I remember it being like a crucial part. You know, if you didn't do the puzzle you wouldn't be able to progress, but I didn't even know it was a puzzle at the time. Okay, let's take out the creature, yes. There you go. I think he's gone back in sync now, which is good. It's a good sign. Hopefully it won't mess up anymore. Okay, good. Oh, them buggers are there with their freaking spells. They always put my team to sleep. What is it with RPGs and putting people to sleep using spells? It's very inventive. Let's take him out. Come on. Let's get rid of him. There we go. Good. Okay, there's another cave. Right, where will this lead me, I wonder? Oh, there's another bunch of creatures here. But, check it out. If you want to, you can go past them. So that was pretty useful. Oh, but there's a creature block. It's like 3 creatures blocking me. Alright, if that's what you want me to do. That's what you want me to do. Okay, come on. Come on. Ghost attacks with... Okay. They're not very strong as well. sort of creatures I'm fighting, you know. I mean, although you got to keep an eye on your health, I mean, you get stronger, you can take them out with ease. I just love the different creatures you can fight. It's really interesting, to be honest. There we go. Oh yes. I just love it when you get a critical hit in this game. That makes all the difference. Okay, now this is interesting. There's a creature and there's two creatures. So I think I'll try and take out the two creatures. Often they might be guarding a treasure chest. That's kind of my reasoning. I kind of don't want to fight everything, but it's a case of sometimes you have to, because you never know if they're guarding an item, something that you need. That's part of the problem, really. So you kind of got to go through it. But what an experience this game is, you know. It really is so deeply involving. I forget how, you know, how involving this is. I mean, this sort of game as a kid I would have spent hours on. There's just so much in it, and there we go. Okay, got this werewolf style creature now again. Save the game. Alright. And use some cure potions. The best thing is in Fireberg there's like a lady, I think, and she'll sell you as many cure potions as you'll ever need, so that's always good to know. You're always pretty much good for health in this game. Like I said, some of the chests respawn, so you can kind of reuse them. And that's a trick I discovered early on, and it just made my day. I was so elated when I figured out that I could do that. Goodbye. I love it, this thing's going down. He's no match for me, basically. Me and my team, anyway. I just wonder if you could have a third party member. That's the thing I've always wondered about this. It's always two, so I'm wondering, was there ever going to be three? That would have been good. But anyway, we're taking those creatures out. Now we're going to try and head on up these stairs if we can. Alright, we'll take out the ghosts. We've got a skeleton. There's like, oh my god.